We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Monday night. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
And that is not going to work out as planned. It's a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. 4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Texans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him so we'll step aside. 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. He'll work forward for a couple. Christian Harris there on the stop. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw, here's Lance. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A huge play for Dallas. And even 30 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the ground, it's Pierce. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. On the ground, it's Vaughn. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal. In motion, Lamb. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. That one is good. And the Cowboys will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He's to midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the... They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3.
All right.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
On the quick, right?
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
The Cowboys' third all-time leading rusher. It's a welcome back for Ezekiel Elliott. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with Elliott. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. They will work the middle with Mixon. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Right back to Pierce on 1st down. Ooh. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
He was brought down by Christian Harris. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Texans' 45-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now, faking the give. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. They run out of the pistol. It's Pierce. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This pass right side caught by Lamb. He is in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown Cowboys.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
All right.
Dell motioning over. On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Stroud. He's got his man. Complete to Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one taken in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. That is Ferguson in motion. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. First and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. Here's Lance. That one downfield for Cooks. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. We'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Throwing, Lance. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Second down, here's the run, and here's Mixon. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things. Turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
On 4th down, Stroud. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. Here's a give to Pierce. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Third and long. Now Lance. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. Yeah. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now Vaughn. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Daniil Hunter with the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Lance. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
19 tight.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Pass pulled in by Vaughn.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. We'll start out here with an option to the left. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On the quick, right?
On second down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Dell motioning over. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
He'll take this in back at the 16. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run straight ahead with Pierce. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Big alert. Big alert. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
Lance looking to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And the Texans are going to take over here up near the 40.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Here we go, let's go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Cam Akers for the first time. And he'll get about 6 there. setting up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Diggs on the reception. Whoa! And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This is about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Texans will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Come 19. Shut up. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
To throw is Lance. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
That's good for a Cowboys.
They'll stick to the ground. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he will score. Game on. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start over. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. They try to work the screen with Mixon. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Dell motioning over. They'll drop to throw. He airs this one out looking for Mechie. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a two-possession game here late.
From the gun, here's... Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And he's going to be out of bounds and is short of the goal line. And the try for two does not work. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
60. Here we go, set. 79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer. Check,
That is
check,
Ferguson in motion.
Go.
To throw, here's Lance. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Now 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Really showing off the elusiveness after the catch. That's a gain of 26. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
They'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Let's go now.
That is Ferguson in motion. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly.
Here we go.
This will wind up a turnover on downs. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee.
All right.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Arlington.